Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we're doing episodes 11 to 13 of the Tangled series, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, whatever you call this. And yeah, continuing on now, we're about to pass the halfway point of Season 1, which is pretty fun. Not brought up the spike thing again since episode, episode 8 yet, but we are gradually, we're alluding to more of the plot stuff in this story. But I'm curious what exactly we're going to go through. Obviously right now, character relations are the priority. Seeing, we got a lot of Eugene last time interacting with people. We got, well, that was set 5 to 8, but, Cassandra as well, interacting with her, showing how incredible as a badass she is, the heights, the potential of, Cassandra in this series, we are just building to, right? This season is mostly building to that, and then I assume, that payoff she's been wanting, that official, captain, warrior title that she's been wanting, where she's free to do what she wants, it's coming. It might come at the end of Season 1, and then what we're gonna see, the full epicness that is Cassandra in this show. That's gonna be really fun to see. But yeah, in general, not sure what else to really expect. I'd like an episode fully on just Eugene and, Rapunzel, since they're literally the movie pair. We haven't really had much of a episode yet dedicated, surprisingly, just to them, showing them be a couple, developing the romance beyond, the initial confession, that kind of thing. Obviously, this is meant to be the story leading up to the wedding of these two, so how exactly we reach that point would be nice to see, how much further they develop since the initial rejection that Rapunzel gave him in the pilot episode to this series. And yeah, we'll hopefully we'll get that soon. But anyway, still pretty interesting, so I'm curious where we're gonna go with this. But yeah, guys, we're just narrowly, surpassing halfway in this season. So let's do this. Let's begin this with episode 11. All right, guys, episode 11 of Tangled. Let's go. The briefest, there we go. Just the briefest of shots with her without the long hair now. It's gone back to being the bizarre look for her. I'm not a big fan of that shot of Rapunzel. I like a lot of these drawings. And she looks fine enough in the show itself, but that one shot of her, at the left there, just, I don't know, that shot just looks weird to me. Wind in my hair and friendship song. I think that's the first time they've shown something other than just wind in my hair. That's actually crazy. Every title in this show is just wind in my hair after all. Oh, we got the circle of life for a start. Interesting. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Dude, what the fuck? That's kinda dark for a TV series, isn't it? I mean, sure, do that in an actual movie, sure, I get it in a Disney movie, but for a series, the implications are I didn't think we'd go that far. So this is what, Pascal's origin? This is how he met Rapunzel? They went far with that. Holy crap. Outright, obviously not just showing that, the parent got eaten, but wow. Okay, so this is how they met. Honestly, not really. How the hell did the snake follow it? Not an origin I thought we'd get, honestly. I never thought much about how Pascal, came into Rapunzel's life. Can snakes really climb towers like that? Oh! And she killed the bastard. And rightfully so. Yeah, poison, that's not good.
flower gleam and glow.
It's actually been quite a while since we heard the song, since it doesn't even work in this show for some reason. Aww.
Heal what has been hurt.
This is cool though.
Change the fate's design.
So yeah, that,
Save what has been
it quite literally works on anything. Aging, sickness, illness, poisons, that there is no limit on what the hair heals.
Don't be afraid, Mr. Frog. You're safe now.
Mr. Frog, yeah, back in the day we thought he was a froggy.
It's a gift.
I don't know how long chameleons, like, actually live for. Has she been prolonging his life intentionally with the hair? No, he would have died
Alone, huh?
when Gothel did, when the hair was cut, if that was right.
Most of the time. If you want, you can stay with me. Then neither of us will be alone ever.
And yet you still craved more after that. I don't know, would Gothel have really been upset over her getting a pet chameleon? Because I don't think she ever found out. I think she literally hid this thing from her. This is a whole episode on the backstory? Your best friend is a chameleon.
Perfect.
Aww. Yeah, but she did kill the snake though. That is definitely canon. I imagine Gothel walking into the tower, seeing a dead snake and thinking, the fuck? Oh, okay. Was just checking something there, don't worry about it. And we're back to Monday. An episode on just Pascal and, you know, Rapunzel. Best friends since childhood. Is that snake gonna come back for revenge?
Pascal! Thank goodness my trusted taste tester is here.
Ooh, mama, plum gravy. Could use a touch more balsamic.
Yeah. Maybe just a little?
Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you?
Now that's plum gravy, baby.
Evil, how dare you mess with
What do you know,
a
Frog?
recipe?
It's an acquired taste.
What else she figured out he was a chameleon? She thought it was a frog originally.
Nice move, Pascal. I didn't even see that coming.
What was that?
What was what?
Congratulating your opponent? Chess is war, Rapunzel, and your opponent is the enemy.
You're praising
First
a
rule of a
chameleon.
game of chess is getting in your opponent's head.
Well, no, you're getting
Now,
beaten by a
give me your
chameleon.
game
That's horrible.
I don't know, Pascal. That's more confused face. Game face! We'll work on that later. Now, I want you to look at this board with only one strategy. No mercy.
Not now, Pascal. I'm no mercying my enemy.
Aww.
I know we're better with pans, Pascal, but swords seem to be the weapon of choice outside the tower.
Yeah, but like, the pans outright
Finally,
beat
a
the
worthy
swords. We
opponent.
already had that.
On guard!
Yeah. Oh dear. And obviously we're getting the dynamic shift, you know, Rapunzel's getting more relations, taking up a lot more of her time. It's becoming...
Ready. We're late enough as it is.
It's becoming a, you know, a
And
problem.
you still need to sign Friedborg's card.
Looks great. Thank you. This girl is ready to party. I'm so sorry, Pascal. You know Friedborg is allergic to lizards, right? Remember the hives?
Ooh, the hives. Nice.
I'll save you some cake.
You could have seen that.
Mwah. This is gonna be so much fun!
Abandonment, you know. Loneliness. When literally
All alone
only
again,
one person likes you.
I know how that goes, believe me. Sometimes friends can let you down. But you know what I say? The key to that door is not to let it keep you down. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now you get out there and you do that thing.
Do you really want to live a life like the old geezer?
So, you're just gonna sit there all leafy and silent, huh? Fine, don't take my advice. Oh, forget it. I can't stay mad at you.
At least some good came out of that.
Pascal, what's all this? You planned a whole day for us? How fun!
Rapunzel, you're supposed to be at breakfast with the Duke's daughter.
Oh, right. But after that, After that, you have to teach art class. Then you promised Max you'd play polo before your county meeting. After that,
Responsibilities, they suck.
Hookfoot, then audience with citizens. Your book.
I don't care how
all day.
mature or how old you are, you know. You can accept and adapt to responsibilities, but they
Pascal,
fucking
but
suck
these
to
things are
have.
really important.
Come on, Rapunzel, you can play together later.
Oh, I know. Let's have dinner. Just you and me, like old times. We can tackle one of those puzzles.
Well, there's a light.
Yep. 6 o'clock. Promise.
There you go. Now, how do you mess this up? Oh, you're actually gonna make me start feeling bad for him. Like, bro, come on. That was a promise. Don't you dare break a promise.
Those are all interesting official Corona slogan proposals.
Especially Corona, hitting them where the sun does shine. That's my favorite.
Especially that one.
What are these responsibilities,
Okay,
man?
that was
Let
the
others
last
do this.
citizen. One more.
Your Highness, this swine demands to
Where'd
be
you get
heard.
that from, mate?
I will translate for your
Oh my.
convenience, for I am fluent in Pig Latin.
Don't you dare be Eugene. Don't be Eugene. Hi, Lance.
I
What?
smell stroganoff.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Why? I wasn't actually going to eat it. I just wanted to take a second to raise a glass to you and then lower it. Now, where was I?
Hi. I didn't know this guy was just
Yes, There
around.
are more pigs than my washtub
I mean, it's
bed
nice
can
to
accommodate. And so I humbly request
Come on.
a million money
You're
coins
lucky
and
that's
currency
indestructible now.
To build Corona's first piggy bank.
What the
Here
fuck?
is a petition signed by several prominent members of the pig community.
I like the-
Pointing their support.
I like your idea, but let's move on.
We agree to split that.
I can see that you're mad that I ate every single thing at this table. Mwah. And I know you and I haven't always seen eyeball to weird giant lizard eyeball. But the thing is,
Fat bastard.
you shouldn't be mad at me. Really, you should be mad at whoever stood you up. Whoever took you and all this fine food
You
for
could have
granted.
at least
If
shared
were
it
me,
with him. He did
you
prepare
wouldn't
it.
see old Lance waiting around, that's for sure. Nope. I know when I'm not wanted. But that's what makes you better than me.
At least he knows he's a
If
prick.
you'll excuse me. I've got a food coma to slip into.
There you are. I need to talk to you.
Eugene, I really have to.
Blondie, I've had two things running through my mind all day. What is chutney? And you? What say you and I head over the canal for a romantic cruise, just the two of us? Still haven't figured out that chutney thing.
Yeah, we
I'm
haven't
sorry,
exactly
Eugene.
done
I
much as a
promised
couple
Pascal
in this
I'd have
show
dinner with
just
him,
yet.
and I'm already late.
Oh, getting ditched for a frog. Ouch. Right in the
You're not
ego.
getting ditched.
Aw, are we
You never
jealous
made
of Pascal?
plans.
Don't worry, you're still my best friend.
Oh!
After Pascal. Oh, maybe Lance can join you on your cruise.
Yeah, no, this thing's gonna
Nice.
leave and never
But
return.
Lance always wants to steer the boat. I like steering the boat. And there is no way.
I like Lance is
has
back,
any
but let's
knowledge
do
of Chuck.
more with him other than be a prick. I love how in every shot, yeah, Pascal's still there. Until that one, of course.
You'll always be my best friend.
You're doing a good job making me feel bad for a goddamn chameleon. And gone.
Pascal? Are you in here? I'm so sorry I missed dinner. Pascal?
You lost your... I almost called him a frog. You lost your buddy, your best friend, you know? You're a princess, woman. Princess it up.
Eugene?
Well, I'll leave my cheekbones out of this.
If someone's getting in the way of your friendship,
awake?
tell them to go.
I am now.
Pascal's missing.
Yeah. Doesn't he disappear? Isn't that, his thing?
Well, yes, but
Look, I'm sure he's
Doesn't
fine.
disappear from her.
Excuse me. Sleepy.
he has never, ever spent the night away from me before. This isn't like him. What if something happened to him? What if he's alone and scared
What if he
and in
encounters
danger?
another snake? Come
I'll
on.
get my boots.
Yes. Part of a relationship is supporting your partner in any endeavor, especially when they're panicking. A snake. Imagine it was the same one. It is the same one. How'd you survive that fall?
Pascal? 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 Hello? Come out, buddy!
Blondie, are you sure you want to keep...
Yes, I'm sure I want to keep looking.
Okay, looking. I'm looking. Still looking.
Rapunzel,
Hey, Cass, good morning. You look less pale today. Looking for Rapunzel? Yeah, I wouldn't. She's a little upset, so you might want to keep your...
Move it, Powder Puff.
Ole!
Nice.
Tried to warn you.
Raps? Did he turn up? Did you find anything? Did anyone see anything? Is he okay?
No. No word on Pascal. Look, we're going to have to call off the search for now.
What are you talking about?
I know you're worried about Pascal. We all are. But you have another packed day ahead of you. Listen, Rapunzel.
No, you listen. Cancel everything.
Yes.
Lock down the castle. Nothing gets done
Yes.
until we find Pascal.
Yes.
Nothing is more important than that. Nothing. Is that clear?
I would do what she says.
Kind
Now
of a turn on
that
when
is
she's
a game face.
when she's authoritative, you know, Eugene.
How's this?
If only she did that
Well,
yesterday. Wow.
it's a good likeness,
wow.
but why does he look so terrified?
Because he's so scared and all alone and frightened without me. He ran away, and it's all my fault. I have been so busy with other things that I've neglected our friendship.
And plus you missed dinner with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't be so hard on yourself, Blondie. You don't know that for sure. Besides, he couldn't have gotten far. He's tiny.
He went back to
I
the
know where he is.
He went back to the tower. Damn. The symbol of isolation and loneliness. Oh my god! The OG hair's still there. I wonder if this triggers anything for Rapunzel as well, having to go back to this place.
The tower!
The tower? The tower? Okay, we really need to start voting on decisions like these.
No, you don't get a vote. Honestly, it's depressing going back to this place. Such an incredible symbol for trauma. But also, you know, greatness for Pascal. Aww. But there's a snake that's been, you know, holding on to a grudge for, like, the longest time ever. Look how old this thing is. Also, Cassandra's first time! Never thought you'd come back here.
This is where it all happened.
Yeah. This is the first time I've been back since...
Rapunzel, you don't have to go up there alone.
Yes, I do. I owe it to Pascal.
Well, it's probably better I stay down here. I have a strict rule about dying in the same place twice.
Fair, I like that rule. Oh yeah, I guess you don't have to actually climb the tower.
Come on, you got this. Don't be afraid, Rapunzel. It's
Okay,
just
I do.
a tower.
I definitely like how they're doing this. All your fancy artwork is still up there as well. Again, I like this, just the detail of the OG hair still being there. The ultimate weapon, the weapon worthy of killing God, the frying pan. I'd love to play a Dark Souls game with a frying pan. Come on, you've got long tongue. Use long tongue.
Pascal, are you up there?
Damn, that much. Ooh, ooh.
Hello? Pascal?
That's pretty frightening. Nice! Oh my god. He's really gonna beat it on his own. No! 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 You defend him! Know your place! Throw him up the tower again. There he goes. He's a lot older now, so that might actually have killed him.
Friend of yours?
Oh, buddy. I know why you came here. Life was so simple when it was just the two of us. But that doesn't mean that I don't love you. That will never change. You will always be my best friend. Besides, nobody could ever take your place in my heart.
Aww.
Or on my shoulder.
Of course, the shoulder. That eyeball.
It wasn't the same without you here. Good night, Pascal.
No.
I don't think so. Here is better. Right by my side.
Lovely. Oh, this is a very heartwarming episode, actually. I had my doubts at the start because, like, it's an episode on Pascal. Damn, he's beating Cassandra in chess. Get fucked. Alright, that one is outright terrifying. Good, good. A month of cleanup, okay? A month of washing dishes at least, Mr. Lance. I liked you in your you know, your introduction, but like, no. You are cleaning for a month straight. And taking a hefty amount of Cassandra's chores for her too. You know, as a bonus. And there's more to me to give. Alright, very nice. Like I said, I had my like doubts initially from watching this, because it's just an episode on Pascal, it's just, which is the character that can't talk, and it's just a filler slot for the traditional animal companion of the of the either main character or like the female love interest character, in these shows. Or the movies, really. But actually really nice to see. Again, this is the most, this is one of the most relevant episodes, I think, continuity-wise, because it has a lot of just references to the actual film in this movie, in this episode, and obviously, that is really fun. That's kind of the main thing we're here for, is to see the continuity, the, the connections to the movie in this, and we've had a little sprinkle of it here and there throughout the series, Rapunzel's, unfortunately, at this moment, one and only, nightmare of Gothel, which we saw in episode 1, and unfortunately that literally has not been brought up in any way, shape, or form again in the series so far. But, I assume we will get to that stuff later on as we go along. But, stuff like that. The origin of how these two met, seeing little Rapunzel actually heal Pascal, and see that's how they actually, met each other, which is really fun. Seeing the tower again is great. I assumed we'd go back there for something eventually, but I did not think we'd be back this soon in this context. That is really cool. I love the attention to detail. I love that literally the hair is still in the tower and it's completely brown now. I think they really did a good job just showing the effect the tower has, how it affects Rapunzel, what the tower represents. The tower represents, her prison, her isolation, her fear, it's literally the chains that Gothel had on Rapunzel for so many years. It is the representation of all of her PTSD, her trauma, her depression laid in one, and, seeing her have to confront that, seeing how she literally is having almost panic attacks just going into the tower again is really, really cool to see that, because it's a place of 18 years wasted, isolation, seeing the death of Eugene and seeing the death of her literal mother figure for 18 years. There is so much rooted in this tower that it's really cool to see the effects it had on Rapunzel. But at the same time, it's where one of, if not her strongest bond was ever formed in the, the relationship of her and Pascal. So it's not 100% bad, but when it's literally the place you've spent your entire life, you're gonna have good feelings to it as well, regardless of what you've actually been through. And obviously it's where her and Eugene met, so it's cool to see all of that. But I really like how they represented Rapunzel being fearful of entering the tower again, because there would probably be that mental click of going back in here. It can represent going backwards in time, going back in her life, and there's also might just be the primary fear of if she goes in, she's not coming out again, so I do like how we actually showed that. Yeah, that was really cool to see. Like I said, it's interesting because now that we have gone in the tower again, I'm not sure if we ever would go back there for a second time. I feel like, it's a place that has the one big reaction of it came back in the series and Rapunzel saw it again. So I'm not sure what we do with it a second time, because really that effect would be lost a second time around. But, we'll see. We have many episodes of the show and the series left, so maybe we'll get more in the future. But like I said, that was really fun to see, and just Pascal, Rapunzel, the dynamic that, again, is always prevalent in Disney properties. Human, animal, tales all this time, the bond they have, which is cool. And obviously just showing, the message of, times change, new people enter your life, people you connect to, they don't have as much time for you anymore. But you just gotta put in the effort, right, to ensure that relationship is still as strong as ever. And eventually, after an adjustment period, it will be bad, You're gonna get hurt, but it will get better. You will adapt. You will come to the understanding that, just people have less time for you as time goes along. But if you're still in each other's lives, you'll still have those moments, and it will feel just as special, even if it's less frequent. But that is really cool. That is really fun. And honestly, the ending of beating the snake was pretty funny. I think the big shocker was just the beginning, you know, actually showing with that much implication that, you know, Pascal's mother actually was eaten like that. That's a scene that's pretty dark that I don't think would typically show in a series for, you know, for a Disney property. You know, a movie would definitely show that, sure, but a series you rarely ever get something that graphic. So that was actually quite a bit of a shocker. But even still, you know, great to see. But guys, that was a very, very nice opening. So let's go on to episode 12. Alright guys, episode 12. Here we go. Wind in My Hair. What a lovely title. The Silent Striker is kind of a nice name.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Were you looking for this?
Oh. I mean, it's still a great... What are you two just trolling? What is going on?
Strongbow's a diversion. Get Ryder.
What?
But they're like, training the guards? Like, you've got the best thief in the world, or one of the best thieves in the world, you know?
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Yeah, they are.
Man, we were so close this time.
Well, if by close you mean not even a little, then yes, I completely agree. Fellas, if you can't catch us when we're going easy on you, how do you expect to catch this master thief that's terrorizing the town?
Captain calls him the Silent Striker.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not calling him that.
Yeah, I like that he's actually
Captain,
using
I
his
believe this
experience to
exercise in
train the
humility
guards, because
has proven that my
they
esteemed
suck.
colleague
They are the
Lance here
worst
is
guards
more than
I've ever
qualified
seen.
to assist me in training your men in the
Stormtroopers
fine
are
art of thief
infinitely
catching.
more
So,
competent than the guards
Does
of
he get
Corona.
the job?
No.
Nice.
I'm not sure how I feel about this whole public servant business anyway.
The entire kingdom is in a panic over this Silent Striker, so Pascal and I figured we had to do our part to help catch him.
Bait him out. A Looney Tunes trap?
Maybe you should leave the bad guy snatching to the pros.
Wait, no! It's so obvious.
Oh, nice.
Obvious was kind of the point. Here, let me help you down.
No, I'll do it myself, thank
Yeah,
you.
you are
But I have a
humiliated.
safer way to get you.
It's not about safety, it's
down.
about pride.
Oh, it's almost laughably simple. We catch this striker, prove that you're trustworthy, and bam-o! The captain hires you on the spot.
Then let's find us a striker.
Alright. Well, despite what he did last time, I'm at
he's not
least
here.
glad that Lance is still
Let's
around.
get kebabs.
Oh, forget the kebabs. We've got detective work to do.
But the kebabs.
Kebabs later.
As I always
Reward.
do each morning, I place my best shoes at the display window.
Oh god, this guy sounds like the Mad Hatter.
From the till, from the safe, even my secret shoe stash.
This show is way too recent to be the same VA as that.
After-school rush.
It shows like
That's my
7
busiest
years
time.
after Alice in Wonderland.
He cleaned me out. You know you gotta pay for those stuff.
Just pay.
I was
Just pay.
walking over to get a customer her change. I turned my back for 1 second and suddenly the whole chest was empty.
Uh-huh. I believe we have enough to go on here.
Well, that was a waste of time. Hey, look at that.
Cool.
Hold on a second.
We hit a dead end.
Hey! What do we really know about this guy, huh? He hits his marks during peak hours. His preferred method of extraction is using sleight of hand, and he's after cash only. Oh! And he's also working through town using a distinct inward spiral pattern which points us to the exact area he will strike next. I'd say we have enough to set a trap for our silent striker.
Okay. Funny if it was just like Cassandra or something. I mean, there'd be no reason for it, but I don't really have an inkling on who it would actually be.
Come on, everybody. Fast, fun money, ladies and gents. Just find the coin and win the purse. Ah, wrong tail. Who's next? Next
Okay,
up.
yeah,
Ah,
okay.
wrong tail. Try again.
Very skinny, lad.
Gotcha! Not so silent or striky anymore, are ya? Now, let's get a look at this so-called master thief.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
You gonna show it?
Your Majesty, Captain, may I present the silent striker?
Children!
They're children.
Nice.
Wow, Captain. Figure that out by yourself?
I like the ginger
Or did your
girl's
ace
design.
detectives tip you off?
The hair is luscious.
What are your names, children?
She doesn't talk much, but they call us the Business Sisters. I'm Nanya.
Well,
Nanya.
Nanya Business. Very funny.
Nice.
No one is laughing.
I did. That was great.
Are they orphans?
We can't send 2 children to jail, but we can't just let these 2 criminals go either.
Community service.
They'll just run off and start stealing again.
Until you're 18.
Speaking from personal experience, anyway.
Yes, you and Eugene do have past experience, don't you? Perhaps the 2 of you could take these 2 under your wing for a few days. See if you can't help them
A
straighten
few
out.
days.
And get them to return what they took.
Oh, we're flattered. But see, Lance and I really aren't about kids.
Or wings. I'm a drumstick man.
This might be exactly the thing that could earn my trust.
But of course, what kind of guys would turn their backs on children in need?
Very good. I'll leave them in your hands.
So we mentor some cute kids for a day or so. How hard could it be?
Well, when they're, you know, damn near your level,
On your
that's
feet
pretty good.
before you
Oh!
go, Cat.
Oh!
But until then, nurses Pascal and Rapunzel are at your service. So, what would you like us to do first?
Warrior can't even take a 30-foot drop.
I really appreciate it, Raps. Really. But I don't do the whole getting nurtured thing, so... Oh, okay. I get it. You want to handle things in a typical cast fashion. Solo. Remember, though, if you need anything, I just need some peace and quiet. Right. And maybe an extra pillow? Soup? Lullaby. Should I rotate your mattress? Brush your hair? Bedtime story? Facial? Game of checkers?
Definitely would be a good mother.
Are you sure you're... I'm fine!
Nice. All fun and games until you need to use the loo, then we're in trouble.
Let me go!
Okay. First rule of not being a thief. Don't steal. Pretty obvious. Second rule. Making people chase you 5 miles makes them cranky.
Aren't you a fancy little thief?
I'm calling mine Red, because she's got...
Red hair. Yeah, I get it. You can't just... Ow! Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm
you
calling mine
get
Angry.
the trouble
You
one.
do nicknames.
Listen, Angry, you don't want to be here, and we don't want to be here.
So fancy.
So just return what you
Bro's
stole.
already
and
got
we can all
that
get on with our
father-daughter
lives. Besides,
relationship.
you don't want to be thieves. Trust us. It's not a viable long-term career.
Maybe you 2 were just bad at it.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Bad at it? We were the original strikers.
You
okay?
fell in
We
love
invented
and
techniques that
you
are used
messed
by
up
criminals
the perfect
all around the
heist.
world to this day. You ever heard of the drop and stop? Seriously, never.
The problem
We used to use it
was
all the
Flynn's
time to rob
ego. Like, he
caravans back in the
literally
day.
alerted the
One of
guards
us would
that
find a
he
way to
stole the
distract lead
crown.
carriage, while the other
When
would
if
go
he
around
just
back
left,
and
that probably
steal.
would have been a while before
You
they
know
found
what? Never
out.
mind. My point is, the life of a criminal is hard. You're always on the run, not to mention the enemies you make. Whew, we once
Dude,
tried
look
to
how,
double-cross
look
this
how,
guy
look how
called Baron. He
affectionate
hasn't stopped
the
hunting us
redhead
since.
is to
Of course it
to
didn't help
Lance.
matters that Eugene stole his prize stallion.
And the worst part is the guilt you have to live with. You see this? First thing I ever stole. It's a shameful reminder of my criminal past.
Why'd you steal something so worthless?
What?
beginner steps.
It's not worthless. It has sentimental...
It's worthless. Thieving tip number 1. Take the most valuable thing in the room.
Lance,
You're
we've got to make them
teaching
better
them to be
people, not
better.
better thieves.
Thieves are people too.
They can even break out of chains.
You know, I'm impressed.
Oh, they
No,
are better than you.
Yes, but I'm impressed.
You know, the next generation always is meant
You
to
know,
surpass the previous
we could scare
one.
them straight. Of course, we have to take them to some tough-looking types. You and I were too pretty to be scary.
Dude,
Well,
that face
you're half
on
right.
her
Anyway,
is
who
peak.
do we know that's both scary and ugly?
Cassandra.
Well,
oh,
well.
Oh.
So you think you can handle a life of crime, huh?
they're gonna gush over these kids. Or they'll get traumatized.
You know, that kind of reminded me of us when we were that age.
Yeah, me too. Man, Hookfoot is really crying, isn't he?
Keep it down!
What just happened? She's talking to you, Stan. Me, you're the one who wanted to march. I just wanted to stand right here. Say it, don't spread.
Guys! I'm trying to nap in here.
Wow.
Sorry. I asked Pete and Stan to stand outside and make sure you got peace and quiet, but I forgot they tend to bicker.
Still
Rapunzel,
intervening, are we?
I don't need. I just wanted to let you know that they have been relieved of duty.
Thank you.
And replaced with Maximus.
Oh, great. Enjoy your life for the next, you know, couple of weeks / months.
Yeah, place has gotten real slow since Attila left to open up shop with Monty.
Don't eat that. Even magic hair can't save you.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, what's wrong? I don't know. I'm trying to prevent two smart little kids with a world of potential from throwing their lives away, and I can't even figure out how to get them to listen.
Yeah, got yourself a head scratcher there. Let me ask you something. When you're our age, would you have listened?
No.
No. In
He
fact,
barely-
I'd probably still
he
be
barely
out there
listens
cheating
now.
and stealing if it weren't for... Wait a minute, that's it!
You are about to
You
try and play
two are the
hookup. Okay.
striker?
Long hair and brains? Good for you.
Well, being master thieves, I bet you're really good at hide and seek.
That's kid stuff.
Ah, too bad. I was hoping you'd play with Pascal and me, but it's probably better if you don't. He's kind of a pro.
Of course, yes. The redhead is far more innocent and playful than angry.
Can he turn into any color?
She spoke.
What do you know? Mine does talk.
She spoke.
Sometimes it's like he's not even there. Pascal? Pascal? You could come out
Blowing
now.
the cover!
Pascal? Are you still there?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear me. That crown has a lot of significance to this show, this world.
Nice cozy bed. Not too shabby, huh? Just think, if you let me help, you can get one of your very own.
Why are you doing all this? Usually adults just try to get rid of us. They don't take us to meet princesses.
Well, honestly, at first, I was only trying to get Lance a job.
But he's
But
formed
now,
a genuine
I just
connection
really want
to
help you
her.
start over.
Well, starting over is not that easy.
The problem is, Lance gave them
Look, I know what it's
advice.
like to be angry at the world.
Steal the
You're
most
right,
valuable
stealing
thing in
is
the
easy.
room.
But Rapunzel showed me that it's when you stop taking things for yourself that you really get the most in return.
It's not like we want to steal. We just need enough to get away.
Get away from who? Angry?
Of all rooms in the entire castle. Oh.
It's me!
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Well, you've been sleeping all day, and I was worried you'd wake up in the middle of the night hungry and...
Rapunzel, for the last time,
I like that.
if I
The
need
swords
help,
of Cain.
I'll ask for it.
You know, Cass, I don't know why you're making this so hard. I'm just doing what any good friend would do.
That
Thanks,
is fair.
Rapunzel, but I think I got it.
I'll take that. Cheese, grapes, bread, you know. And some home, you know, some home milk. That sounds nice. Yeah, it feels like she's, you know, Redhead has actually adapted quite nicely to this. Oh my god. Oh, that is terrifying.
I woke up and it was gone.
And they went to go stop him. So there really is a second...
Not only did you lose track of two helpless children, you managed to let them steal the princess's tiara.
Okay, I wouldn't call them helpless.
Enough. Your services are no longer required here. You're both fired!
Joke's on that guy. He never hired me.
So you never got paid?
I'm so sorry about your tiara, Rapunzel. I thought for sure I could fix those girls. You know, like how you fixed me.
Eugene, I didn't fix you. You can't make someone better. The best you can do is give them a chance. If they don't want your help, then... all you can do is be there for them until
Finally clicked, didn't it?
The thing is, I'm sure they did want help, but they're running from something, and I have a feeling it's bad. I just knew where to look for them.
You could start with that flower. It only grows by the river cliffs.
Hey, look at you being helpful.
Thank you, Cassandra. In fact, to show my appreciation, I'm not even going to make fun of that.
Cool.
Cass, I'm sorry I got so pushy earlier.
And I'm sorry
I guess when
yelled.
kids are involved, even Cassandra can tolerate Eugene a little bit.
Things so much easier for you, but I shouldn't have assumed. From now on, I will only help if you ask me.
I can work with that.
Don't look at me like that. We had to do it. The Baron's men are here. You heard Eugene. He'll never stop coming after us.
For two thieves who thought they were clever enough to steal from the Baron, you sure made it easy to find you.
Hello.
Weasel. I'd recognize that smell anywhere.
I'd recognize that nose anywhere.
The girls have been running from the Baron.
They're in more trouble than I thought. So what do? We're unarmed and outnumbered. We can try the heave-ho, a bob and weave, a shoehorn Sam, a lucky 18.
No tricks. The girls could get hurt.
What? So we just asked Weasel to let the girls go real nicely? Last time I checked, we were on his boss's most wanted list too.
Well, let's hope that's still the case.
Trade? He'll trade them.
Anthony the Weasel! Long time no see. Are people still calling you the Weasel? I mean, I guess if you can't change the face, why change the name, right?
Ha ha ha. Ryder and Strongbow. To what do I owe this most dubious pleasure?
I'm here to offer you the deal of a lifetime, my frenemy.
The infamous thieves who double-crossed the Baron on numerous occasions in exchange for the kids.
Well, that's an awfully noble and heroic gesture, coming from such a notorious scoundrel as yourself, Flynn Ryder.
Indeed.
Well, what can I say?
But
people change.
It's a very worthy trade.
You've got a deal.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about us, kiddo.
Redeeming
We've
you.
got a plan. I just need you two to run, okay?
Thank you for saying that out loud for them to hear.
Hurry! We can still make the last boat out of Corona. I know you're not
this is
happy
sad.
about this, but we finally have enough money to get away from here. Start fresh.
Oh my god!
Everyone's always turned their backs on us.
This was your bro. That diamond alone would have got you out of there.
So, Eugene, you want to let me in on the
So what is the crown, by the way?
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Let's get back to the Baron.
Oh no. Something worth even more than Ryder. Right, like, oh man, the valuables just come up and oh, there we go.
Angry.
Master
And you used the drop and stop.
Thought I'd go old school. Don't let it get to your head. Now come on.
You could keep these two in the show, to be honest. They're entertaining enough.
I think these belong to you.
We have a very... Wait a minute. Where's the other one?
Nice. We have a very nice dynamic with Eugene and Angry. And obviously,
Look,
Lance
I know I
and
can't force you to
kid.
accept my help. Heck, I don't even technically work for the guards right now, so I can't even make you return what you took. But I can still give you the chance to change.
What if we don't want it?
And all I can do is be here for you until you do. Here, I want you to have this.
Aww. Oh, that is
As a shameful
adorable.
reminder of my life of crime.
Sentimental value. Sometimes it's worth more than monetary value.
To give it to you.
That is nice, because the coma's actually come up before. You gotta give the crown back, though.
Well, so much for getting you the job.
Nah, I didn't really want to work for the captain anyway. Too much yelling.
You let them what?
I take full responsibility for everything they stole. And I really want
Sir, you should come and see this.
They returned every last bit of it. Sorry? Sorry? Wait, did you not try and get the crown
Captain,
back?
If everything's been returned, there's nothing Eugene needs to take responsibility for.
Oh no, emotional turmoil from everyone they were stolen from.
And seems to me the guards still need the help of a former thief. Or two.
Former thieves.
I suppose this means you've been reinstated, Fitzherbert. As for Strongbow, I'm willing to try having a second consultant, if he's amenable.
Lance, up to you, buddy.
I appreciate the offer, but no thanks, Captain. I actually found a job on my own. You are looking at the new chef of the Snuggly Duckling. Today's my first day.
Then why aren't you there?
I'm taking a personal day.
Oh, it never
You
stops.
Sure you're okay letting them go?
For now.
I'll be back when they're ready.
Like Loki, I actually do. Like, I actually want to see them again because they had a very nice dynamic with Eugene and Lance in this episode. Like, yeah. Like, forgot her name. Angry actually had a nice ending with Eugene there, which was kind of cool. I like seeing the the mentor and student kind of situation there where he's trying to bring kids into a new perspective, because while Eugene did love his life of crime, he found something better, which was love, acceptance, a normal life in the world, as normal as you can get being a princess's boyfriend. But I really did like that. Just that sense of familiarity of seeing what Eugene used to be with these kids now, becoming the Silent Striker, which is a pretty cool name, and obviously the other one, the more silent girl, very innocent, very wholesome, much more wholesome than Angry. But it was really cool to see that, and I feel like there was just it was very, very wholesome to see these two actually work well together with Lance and Eugene. Another Eugene-centric episode, but it felt a lot more personal because it's something that he can really empathize with the kids, which is cool to see that. And honestly, just like seeing him, go back to his old ways and just see how much of an expert Eugene is, how much he's trying to use his skills as a thief to help improve the lives of other people, to help improve the security of Corona itself. It's really nice to see like this consistent story of just Eugene trying to use the skills he gained as Flynn Rider to better improve Corona and better improve, people's lives that were just as down bad in their luck as he was when he was a kid. So I really do like that, And it's cool. The Baron, I think, did come up previously. I think that was the guy they actually stole off of in Lance's debut episode, I believe. So that's cool to bring back that little continuity bit as well. Seeing the enemies that Flynn Rider made in this time, that's fun. I do like seeing that again. He's a character with a lot of history in this world anyway, so a lot of Eugene's past should be coming up more than others. But it's really cool. I do like seeing that, And obviously, connecting this message of what Eugene was trying to do with the kids with Rapunzel and learning why Cassandra wouldn't necessarily need her help. That's really cool as well. Cassandra's one of the most independent characters in the show, so it's really cool to see, you know, that even though, you know, you kind of get both sides of it, you know, because Rapunzel is naturally just a very helpful person. She tries to see the most in everyone, she tries to do the most for everyone. She's always 100% every time she does anything, so you definitely get why she would have a hard time understanding someone that doesn't want that help in any way. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see them together and go through that as well. So that was fun. But yeah, this was a really cool episode. I liked the new characters introduced and had a fun time. And obviously, you know, Lance coming back to being, you know, to being a whole episode with Eugene, another dynamic that's fun to see. It's good. It's good. I'm liking the relationships we are building up in this season, and hopefully, again, when we start really kicking into the plot and we expand that further, it's going to be really fun to see how these characters do contribute when we get to those points. But yeah, this was really fun. I've liked both these episodes quite a bit. I think they've been two of the better episodes in the series so far in general, so this has been a really strong set. But guys, we have one episode to go, episode 13, and I'm looking forward to that, so I'm going to do a cut, and then we'll come back and do it. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright guys, final episode, 13, let's do it.
There's something beginning. I got a mystery to solve and excitement to spare. That beautiful breeze blowing through. I'm ready to follow it.
Not really sure what we do for this episode, honestly. We've had one episode so far based on Rapunzel's time with Pascal, and then a lovely Eugene episode. So what would they do for like a traditional like halfway point in a season? Even though obviously this is over the halfway point of the season right now. Wind in my hair and listen up.
Rapunzel!
Could we finally get something on the magic?
Which of these should we mount in the main hall? This one says he's all business. Whereas this one I feel says stern yet approachable.
These are quite old, I see. You're looking quite a bit older than those photos. Oh, paintings. Kind of sussed that the window's open, don't you think? Ah, it's Daddy learning she's been going outside. Oh, dearie me! Leaving evidence!
You'd like to tighten security
open
for the princess, your majesty.
Discreetly, Titan, Captain.
Alright, here we
Though
go.
she is
So it's
keeping
about
her promise to stay
Rapunzel
within
and
the
her
walls of
daddy.
Corona, I fear Rapunzel has been demonstrating a knack for getting into trouble.
Rebelliousness, you know? Everyone's got to deal with it. Well, ain't that obnoxious?
A world travel guide.
Atlas.
Soon, Pascal.
Nightmare fuel.
Uh-oh, Pascal, it looks like rain.
At some point, you just gotta quit, you know? Some things are just not worth the pay. Hey, it's the girl, the braider girl.
Is it me, or are the guards following us everywhere?
Yes,
What
precisely.
do you say we don't make it so easy for them?
But when you're priority number one, it's not gonna be exactly easy to do that.
She went that way. Hey, there she goes.
Bye.
Very, very slowly.
The king's not gonna like this.
She is literally going at
We showed
walking
them,
distance.
But now there's a slight chance we'll get stuck in the rain. Okay, yeah, a huge chance.
The snuggly duckling.
It was a dark and stormy night. And as I stood there before this decrepit old mansion, the door slowly creaked open. Out stepped a ghastly figure, an old woman with cold, dead eyes.
Mother
Hair
Gothel?
like tumbleweed stapled to her head, and teeth that looked as if they could grind bone.
No, she's actually pretty.
Are you telling ghost stories?
Nah, Big Nose here was just telling us about his date last week.
Sweet, sweet Rhonda.
So what are you doing out on this
Oh my
lousy
God.
weather, Rapunzel?
Good question.
Bro's got a thing for
My dad was
horrific
done being
women.
overprotective, but for some reason, it seemed like guards were following me everywhere today.
Come on, Raps, this is Corona! Guards are like cockroaches in this kingdom.
Hookfoot's right. No one's following you. This storm has just put everyone ill at ease, and you're just imagining things.
Well, hello, fellows.
He did it.
No.
I was just wandering by and... Princess? What a surprise to find you here.
Boo, you're the most unsubtle
Hi,
person ever.
Captain. Funny seeing you here.
Funny? Why, there's nothing funny about it. I come here all the time to shoot the breeze with my old chums. Hooktoes, Hornswoggle.
You are the worst actor of
that guy. Isn't that right, fellas? Yep, nothing I love more than wetting my old whistle at the old cozy quacker.
Give up, bro.
Specialty of the house. Slop.
No, thank you.
Well, this has been
Hold
fun,
the rat.
Princess. Let's say I escort you back to the castle.
No one's going anywhere. The roads are all flooded.
Oh, great.
Fantastic. We'll just have to wait out the storm. And by the way, it's absolutely freezing in here. Don't you people know how to keep a fire going?
That's off limits! Don't touch that!
Put it back! Put it back! What the hell?
That club is never to be disturbed.
Why? What's
What
so
happened
special
here?
about it?
Not special. More like spooky. It belonged to the duckling's original owner, Ruthless Ruth.
Ruthless Ruth, the OG. Do ghosts exist in this world?
Ruth was the meanest pub thug to ever live. She used that
It's
club
a
to
woman!
intimidate her customers.
They called it her
Oh god, that
Listen
is
Up
scary.
Club, and legend has it that whoever disturbs it will incur the wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith.
The wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith?
The wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith.
Will you stop doing that?
Could everyone just stop saying the wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith? Now,
You're not in
if
the
you'll
vibe.
Excuse me, I'd rather take my chances out in the rain than spend one more minute listening to you buffoons and your silly ghost story.
You sit. Wait. Listen.
It's stuck!
Get on your fucking
We're trapped in the
knees
pub! It's the
and
wrath
listen.
of Ruthless Ruth!
This is all your fault, Captain.
Oh, please. You don't honestly think Ruthless Ruth is behind this?
Guys, he's right.
You're talking to a girl that has magical hair.
Overreact. Just because the lights went out, the shutters slammed shut, and the doors got stuck all on their own doesn't necessarily mean there's a ghost. Wait, where's Shorty?
If this is real, this is good expansion for the world. Alright, yeah?
Listen up and note my words by dawn.
The arcane is real. Well, we know that, but ghosts are real too. Imagine we get Mother Gothel back someday through this
Shorty,
bullshit.
Ruth, whoever you are, what do you want?
I want.
Yes?
I want.
Yes?
A sardine Sammy and a jug of pickle brine.
Enough of this nonsense.
Are you really gonna overlook
Captain,
what just happened?
Didn't you hear? He says we have until dawn to figure out what Ruth wants, or else we're gonna be trapped in here forever.
You're gonna listen to him? You realize he eats cheese off the floor.
Much worse than cheese off the floor.
The priority is to get the princess out of this pub and back to the castle as quickly as possible. Is there anything we can use as a battering ram?
A battering ram isn't the answer. We need to know more about Ruth and the Listen Up Club.
Well, they say that she lived to terrify those
It's
around
also
her.
the
legend has it that
the
people
hidden
screamed
part,
music to her
the
ears.
hidden entrance.
And she would go on terrible rampages, storming through the streets of Corona.
No one knew when she would strike. All they knew was she would disappear from the pub. And when she did, no man, beast, or building foundation was safe from the swing of her fearsome club.
Afterwards, she'd come back to the pub and etch a notch in her club for every unlucky creature she destroyed in her path.
Then she'd have dinner, a bowl of putrid, slimy slugs.
I heard it was hairy spiders.
I heard it was both, and she ate them alive.
And she didn't chew.
She had horrible table manners.
Yeah, and they say
Nice.
all of Corona lived in fear of the mighty barbarian until the day she died.
And the only way to appease her is to figure out how to listen up.
Or we're gonna be stuck here forever.
I don't want to be
Sounds
stuck
cool.
here forever. There's only one slice of pie left.
And that's gonna go very, very shortly.
Cut it out. Pie's important to me, okay?
Well, ain't that horrifying? Yeah, this is where again we really are expanding the lore of the universe now with stuff like actual haunted places, ghosts are real now. Like the first supernatural thing that's come since the flower, and obviously the spikes, but they're also a consequence of the flower.
Listen up, Rapunzel.
Ah, you know her name.
Wow, look at this. And the club's hook. It's a tuning fork.
You are getting closer to the mystery, Rapunzel.
Princess! Listen, and listen to me well, spirit!
Cap, not so sure you want to take that tone with the undead.
How dare
No
you.
more games! Under the authority of King Frederick of Corona, I demand you release us or face the consequences!
Bro, what's your little piece of iron gonna do against a ghost? You fool! You deserve all that's gonna happen to you and much, much worse.
We've evacuated the
I'm
East
okay, you're
Gate.
Cassandra's
While the
daddy.
flooding caused some damage, there have been no reports of injuries.
And still no word from...
In an attempt to guard her, you made it
Your
worse.
Majesty.
This could have been an interesting episode between Rapunzel and her dad personally, of him getting even more protective and getting pissed that she was
We're running out
leaving
of time.
the kingdom.
Okay, let's think.
But this is
What
also
do
an
we have to go
interesting
on?
twist
The
as
Listen
well.
Up Club and this tuning fork.
Try it like a key. The ghost is literally trying to guide you along the way.
Don't worry, Princess! We're gonna get you out of here! 1, 2, 3!
Whoa!
We're free! I'm gonna travel the
He just
world.
crossed
I'm
realities.
gonna exercise every day.
Well, at least the storm's gone. I mean, they're exercising.
What in the world is going on?
That's kind of cool.
Oh, come on. Why didn't anybody tell me my pants were split? I thought we were pals.
Let's try the
At
trapdoor.
least you're using... Yeah, thank you, the trapdoor. At least you're using these portal abilities for good uses.
Exercise sometimes.
All exits lost.
We're never getting out of here!
Because you are not... You're the NPCs. They want
Ruth,
Rapunzel.
Are you in here?
Play a song. Do you actually have any experience with the piano? It's a meaty girl. Why is there a hole in her shoulder?
I want to help.
Listen up. The legend is wrong, Rapunzel. We all have dreams. All I wanted was for them to hear my song.
So you weren't a barbarian?
So,
oh no, I was a barbarian.
But one
I
with
never disappeared
dreams.
to go on rampages. I was just hiding away in
He had an
here,
entire musical in the
practicing my
movie
music.
about dreams.
My only
Okay?
dream was to write
Ruth
a
wants hers to come
rabble-rousing
true
shanty
too.
and hear it sung aloud at the pub. Oh,
Okay.
But I was afraid no one would listen.
So one desire
If not,
tethering
listen
her
to
to the
your
mortal
song.
plane
It
still.
ain't just
Then
a
she can
club,
pass on.
Rapunzel.
They're musical notes. Guys, Ruth wasn't as bad as we thought.
Well, she kind
and
of
this
was.
isn't
She just
a
liked
club.
music.
It's her secret song, but she was too afraid to share it, and now we all have to play it.
What? Sorry, what?
Here, hold this so I can
Don't
read
give
the
it
music.
to him! That's the worst person you could give that to.
Guys, I think she likes it. We're gonna be free.
Yeah, just don't mess it up. Come on, you know what, honestly, just restrain the captain because if anyone will mess it up, he will.
Take that, Ruth!
Kill him.
Never have the chance for my song to be heard, and none of you will ever see
I
the
mean,
light of day again.
you could tell them what the lyrics, what the the notes were, and let them etch it into something else.
What are you doing, Captain?
You don't stop an evil ghost with a song. You stop it with force.
Didn't you hear her?
It's
Ruth's
a
not
ghost.
evil.
It's
The club was
transparent.
just her
You
song.
don't
Well,
physically touch it.
I did have a moose on my head.
Captain, having someone play her song was Ruth's dream.
Oh. Sorry.
At least he realized he messed up.
My dreams, and now I'll crush you. None of you will ever see the light of day again.
Yeah, you are in trouble now. Oh, he's dead.
Hide! Coming closer. Not that close.
Zombified, let's go.
Ruth, it's not done yet. We can still finish your song.
No, we can't. That hothead with the misplaced eyebrow burned my music. The new day is nearly upon us,
Misplaced
and I'll be
eyebrow.
relegated back to the depths of my chamber.
No, Ruth, no, the club was just a piece of wood. The song is your dream, and you can't burn a dream. The song must still be in your heart.
Teach it to us.
But
how do we learn the song?
Alone.
Ruth, only you are in charge of your own destiny, and we're here to help.
You really think I should sing it?
Face your fear and let your true self shine.
Go ahead.
Since I was a lassie, just a sweet young thing, all I truly longed to do
Oh
was
god,
make
the show
up
starts adding
to
songs.
sing.
It's gonna be copyright
Sure,
nightmare.
my voice was rotten and had a pitchy twang, but I had dreams, and in my dreams, this is what I sang. Listen up, all you goons,
oh god.
listen up and hear my tunes. Every line, boys, is mine, so listen up.
Looks good, Pascal.
How I yearned to sing it, still I was afraid. guess I feared they'd call me weird and mock the songs I made. So I shut my pie hole and hid my work away.
But you had dreams.
And in my dreams, this is what I'd play. Listen,
You know, the modern world is much more accepting of music now.
Folks, she wrote every note, so listen up.
I kept my song a secret, but carved it on this cub, waiting till the perfect moment.
Hey, hook hands.
At last I worked the nerve up.
I'm assuming they just couldn't get his VA back, which is why he's not in the show.
Let one note come through my throat, and then I died of shame.
Died?
Dead! And now
Yes,
I haunt this
died.
tavern, suffering for my art. Years and years of doubts and fears.
It's time to
Creepy.
heal your heart.
I can end this curse now if I can end this song.
Like in your dream.
But in my dreams, you all must sing along.
Including the captain.
Listen up, all you thugs. Lift your voices and your mugs. Don't be shy, let it fly. That's it.
Listen
Come on.
Listen here. Raise the roof.
Make it loud, sing it proud. Wait!
What's wrong?
One isn't singing.
Come on, everyone needs to sing.
I haven't sung in quite some time. What if I'm rusty?
Your name's not Rusty, it's Captain. And I'm Susan.
But you've
Captain,
sung
please.
before.
It's almost midnight. We have to free Ruth.
Listen up.
There
Listen
you
close.
go.
You're disgusting, old, and gross. But your song is quite strong. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Everybody raise your cup. Here's the Ruth. That's the
Go. Here we go. Let's free a ghost. And finally, he had a good night at a pub. Woo! And you freed a soul long tethered to this universe.
You've been here for so many years. Why wait until now to free yourself? And why reach out to me?
Because I knew you'd
He
understand.
had a connection to the magic of this world.
By the way, when it comes to making dreams happen, you might want to take your own advice.
Freedom.
Say hi to my Uncle Murray for me.
Wait. I thought Ruth was a goat.
Princess, are you
Be a
ready
goat
to
if you want.
return to the castle? I know I am.
I am so ready.
So, Daddy
Ruth reminded me of something
didn't
very
quite
important, Pascal.
work out, did
No
it?
one is just gonna hand me my dreams. I have to go get them myself. And I know Dad's heart is in the right place with sending all the guards to protect me, but it's time I put him in.
Rapunzel! You have no idea how worried I was. I love you so much, darling. You mean everything to me.
Dad. I love you too.
Girl, what are you doing? You're meant to have that heart-to-heart. Ah. She relapsed. I mean, you know, the king did get quite a scare, but, like, at the end of the day, you know, good message, obviously, you know, it can be hard to carve out the path you want in life, especially when parents do not approve of those same, you know, desires that you have. But at the end of the day, you know, again, it's your life. It's not gonna wait for you to play catch up. It's not gonna wait for you to get, you know, reach the starting point. It's going to pass you by again and again in the blink of an eye. And you know, as years go on, it just gets quicker and quicker. So it's best to make every single moment count for it, because otherwise, you're not gonna get anywhere. You know, you're gonna live a life full of regret, full of mystery, and you know that's a hell worse than hell, honestly. Unfortunately, though, Rapunzel didn't quite have those words with Daddy here, so again, we're gonna, I guess, wait for that for a more dramatic moment. But you know, it's kind of expected here. This was interesting, right? Because this was our first like true. Although I doubt it's gonna be like too important in the show. This is like our first real dip into like, you know, the mystical, magical element of this universe beyond just like the the hair, you know, beyond anything relating to the sunflower that we actually got. And, you know, the fact that we have now confirmed stuff like ghosts do exist in Tangled, I assume we will get more and more stuff in the future. I mean, we've got alchemy, to be fair, so it's not like our first, like, it's not like our first only instance of something crazy being in this universe, but, you know, ghosts is it's a step above alchemy, which is what, you know, we've seen prior to this. So I'm curious as we go along with that, you know, and assuming by season 1's ending we'll get more of this stuff, and we finally get some answers to this goddamn hair. We'll see what comes of that, right? I assume that probably by season 1's end, right? Like my theory on how this show's gonna go is that season 1's finale, Rapunzel finally does put her dad in her place, and she does just outright, you know, come out and say, you know, she's not going to stay in the tower anymore. Well, the castle. She wants to see the life out there. She wants to experience these things with Cassandra, with Eugene. You know, she's been wanting for so long to see what's out there. And, you know, even if Daddy tries to push her into, you know, Corona more and more, she will just run away. She will do whatever it takes to take that dream to the next level. And, you know, it's going to be, you know, begrudgingly, the king having to accept that. And then when we get to season 2, I imagine we'll have a lot more of, you know, the adventures exploring the world and whatnot, and we might actually see, you know, the different kinds of magic out there in the world, if any more do actually exist. That's what I kind of assume we'll do for season 2 of the show. And then you know, it's too early to even predict anything on what will happen in season 3. But I just kind of how I feel based on what we got in this ending here with the tease of, you know, Rapunzel almost being ready to tell Daddy, you know, it's her life to live, not his, and, you know, not quite there yet. But obviously the barrier of actually trying to get your parents to accept, you know, the adventures you want to live can be hard. So it makes sense that Rapunzel's in this hit right now. But it was still a fun episode, you know, fun to see just the captain being involved in the plot for once, since he is the most, you know, just serious, you know, joy kill character in the series. The first and probably the only episode, I'm going to assume, that literally does not have either Eugene or Cassandra in it. Neither of the two, like, you know, two of the main characters in this series were in this episode in any way, shape, or form. That is really crazy to think about. So I'm going to assume it's the one and only instance. I doubt we'll even have an episode that doesn't have Cassandra or Eugene in it beyond this point. And we got both of them missing from this one. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, this was still a fun episode, obviously. Getting Rapunzel to actually, you know, just bond with the, you know, the guys at the pub, you know, having fun without Eugene. It's pretty cool. You know, seeing Rapunzel actually grow and strengthen these relationships without, you know, someone else there to kind of bounce that off of is really cool to see, you know. And obviously Rapunzel's pretty good in their favor, so this was a really fun experience. And yeah, like I said, just songs were good. Obviously the introduction of ghosts sets a lot of, you know, expectations for stuff going forward in the series and whatnot, and it's going to be fun to see where we go with this. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.